Hello and welcome back to Premier Finds. As stated in the title, I want to compare the Christian Louboutin Cabarock Tote versus the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. I know that it is Christmas time and people are considering some luxury items, and I wanted to offer you a good view of the pros and cons of each bag, the similarities and the difference. Last week, I did a video on a Cabarock tote from Christian Louboutin, and it was the Brown Kitty Cabarock tote. I'll have that listed right up here so that you can take a peek at this beauty. And when I did this video, I mentioned that I had another bag. So what I would like to do is to present to you the perforated black edition of the Christian Louboutin tote. As you can see, it has lots of perforations in the bag. It is leather. It has the classic rubber sole bottom. You can see the red trim all around the base of the bag. Louboutin is presented there, Louboutin, and his initial CL is right there. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, and it is also right there. Just as in the other model, the Cabarock tote has beautiful studs. On the black model, it has silver or a black gunmetal color type tote, stud rather, and then on this one, the studs were gold, just so that you know. This bag came in black, nude, and white. I thought about getting white because I have a Louboutin belt that is reversible in black and white, and I thought that that would be a fresh look. My concern was color transfer, so I decided not to do the white, but I questioned it for quite a while. So in regard to the Cabarock tote, in this model, you still have the same red interior, okay? You have that. You have one slip pocket down here, which currently has the receipt in it, okay? So there's just one pocket in there. You do have a slot for a D-ring for your keys, okay, if you wanted to put that there. In the Kitty Brown edition, this gold hardware was gold. So since this is black or gunmetal, the latch here is gunmetal as well, okay? Now, the one difference with this bag obviously is the perforation. So you do have an issue in regard to seeing your items, okay? Because they would be visible. I don't know if you can see my hand through there, okay? You can see that. This bag didn't have that. This one does. One way that you could work around that is to put your items in smaller containers. Red is a very popular color for little pouches. You could do that and put your bag in that way. What I plan to do, because I've never carried this bag, is to put my items in this insert and then zip it for security this way. Well, it's a little stuck there. This way, insert it, and then you can't see your personal items that are in the bag. Now, on the side that has the indentation, that is going to be the side that you can see the most of your things. One side is indented. On the other side, it kind of comes out a bit. And because you have the slip pocket here, it offers you a little more privacy. So I would still put an insert in and zip it, and that way your items are secure. So just keep that in mind. All right, so just to get back to the bag, obviously it was made in Italy by Mr. Christian Louboutin. This bag retails anywhere, depending on where you get it, from $1,580 to $2,200, depending on the all of the bells and whistles that comes with it. This is the large size. It does come in a smaller size. You don't often see this, the Cabarock tote, as much as you see the Cabata. The difference with the Cabata is that this is smooth all the way around, It has about 4 studs, not as many studs, and it is less structured. It is structured, but to me, this has a little more structure than the Cabarock. It's a very beautiful tote, very nice as well. Comes in a lot of different, as this one does, comes in a lot of different styles, textures, and colors. In terms of the dimensions, we are looking at 11 inches in height, 15 inches across, and then we have 5.5 inches in regard to the depth of the bag. And we have a 7-inch drop on this one. It will be a top handle for most people, depending on your body size and shape. You can get this over a light sweater or a light coat, but it will just depend. Or you can carry it in the crook of your arm. Now, to get back to my question, comparing this bag versus the Neverfull. Well, this bag is 100% leather. Let's start with that. This bag is 100% leather. The Neverfull, now I have the GM, the MM is more about the size of this bag, okay? But this bag is 100% leather. This bag is coated cotton. Both have the same beautiful red interior, okay? That's a similarity. Both of them have leather straps. Now, these are very pliable and loose. These are much more rigid, firm, and structured. When you store this bag, you need to make room for it to sit this way so that the bag can stay, the straps can stay up. They're not meant to go down. These offer, you can play around with this bag quite a bit. It is more fluid. You can rustle it up. This bag is sturdy. Another difference, in my opinion, do what you want, but in my opinion, this bag is more formal, if you will, in my opinion, a little more dressy. Now, I know some of you feel very differently. I am not saying you can't wear your Neverfull with a very nice dress to church. I'm not saying that, but it is a bit more casual. This is easier to dress up, in my opinion, and we'll leave that right there. Another difference is that I told you about the bottom. I love it. This is considered a private detail, if you will, in that a lot of people won't know that Louboutin has his autograph on the bottom. Very structured, okay? There's no feet. There's nothing here. There's no structure. You're going to need a base shaper to keep the shape of this bag. Despite all of these differences, the Neverfull remains a flagship of LV or Louis Vuitton. It is one of their most popular bags. Everyone has a Neverfull. A lot of people are over it. The Neverfull comes in the coated cotton as well as the empreinte leather. Beautiful bag. More fluid, very structured. In my opinion, this one is easier to dress up. This one is a little more casual and made for carrying a lot of things. This is a beautiful work tote as well. As I go back to this, I do want you to know if you are considering it for work, it will fit a laptop in here beautifully, along with some lunch items and a bottled water. The red lining here, leather, okay? Strong, beautiful. This is not. It is not. This bag is a little bit more expensive than this bag. I'm not questioning it, I'm not judging it, but I do want you to know what you're spending your money on. Are they both great bags? I'm going to continue to enjoy this one. I am excited about this too. One thing I mentioned in the other video is that depending on who is selling the bag, and I'm referring to retailers, not pre-loved sites, you can find this bag anywhere from $1,300 approximately all the way up to $2,200, just depending on which store is having a sale or a promotion. Louis Vuitton does not budge on this price. It is what it is. That's it. If anything, it just goes up. stores, especially Neiman Marcus, they do beautiful sales on these bags. When I got both of these, I was not in the market for either, but because I knew that they retailed for about $2,200, when I saw the deep discount, I learned to love it. It didn't matter to me that it wasn't as popular as everything. Ladies and gentlemen, we should get what we enjoy, not worry about what other people have. And when I looked at the quality of the leather, the craftsmanship, I thought I can't leave them here. So I got this one first, and the next weekend I got this one. So just keep that in mind. Neiman Marcus has them, Nordstrom has them. They have freestanding stores. I know in particular, I went into one in the King of Prussia Mall in Pennsylvania. Beautiful little store. In Neiman Marcus, for some reason, they did not have boxes for this bag. So if you're getting this for a gift and you're worried about presentation, make sure they have a bag. It's not the end of the world. Don't let the box stop you from getting a good deal. You can find a beautiful box, okay? Don't let that deter you. Find a beautiful box. But when I got these from Neiman, they did not have a Christian Louboutin box, which I would have enjoyed in terms of for storage purposes, but they did come with a bag. Hold please. Most of their bags are brown with red writing. I did get this. Don't let that stop you. Focus on price, not that you can find a beautiful bag. But check Neiman Marcus. They put them on sale more frequently from what I see than Nordstrom. In regard to the freestanding stores, they have beautiful shoes. As you know, I'm on the hunt for those. Belts, I am going to do another video on some of their accessories, but well done. Leather smells good. I don't have a problem with the perforations and the opening. I think it's beautifully constructed. It is a beautiful bag. I hope that you enjoyed that comparison between the Louis Vuitton Neverfull and the Christian Louboutin Cabarock Large Tote. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Au revoir.